Hi guys, this is Ashley back with another podcast episode, and we got a lot to discuss. So, Koifish seemingly throws shade at Nicki Minaj after Nicki had 1 million views on her TikTok live, 1 million people watching it. And I guess that pissed off Koifish because her last album that she released roughly a month ago did 10K first week. She flopped per usual, and she's nothing but a TikTok artist. And so with that being said, out of jealousy and spite against Nicki Minaj, she tweeted, LMFAO, crazy how everybody who talk ish on TikTok back then is eating it up now. Aw, okay, and then she put a bunch of laughing emojis. Now, the reason why, she's tweeting this is because during the Beam Me Up Scotty era, when Nicki went live, she said this before releasing Seeing Green, Crocodile Teeth, and Fractions, okay? And also her re-release music.
I know y'all was asking me, where's the cover art and this and that, and this, number one, this ain't no TikTok shit. This ain't no TikTok thing. You understand?
So, ever since then, people feel like she was shitting on TikTok because she said Beam Me Up Scotty era wasn't no TikTok-ish. It wasn't. Nicki never openly dissed TikTok. I don't understand why people always feel like Nicki dissed TikTok and then hopped on a wave. Like, she never did that. She just said the Beam Me Up Scotty era wasn't a TikTok type of, album, or there's no TikTok songs on that album. Okay, that's all she said. And then on top of that, Nicki went on live on TikTok. She don't make TikTok music all the time like Koifish. See, Koifish is a TikTok artist. She's one-dimensional. She don't have bars. She don't write her own raps. All she do is twerk her flat pancakes on Instagram Live and think that she got a hit because on one song she might get a lot of radio play. That's why her album flopped, because she feels like she's a bigger artist than what she actually is. Okay? She thinks she got a fan base just because she might have gotten 20 million airplays for one song. Okay? So that's the problem with a lot of these D and F listers in this generation. And this is why I tell y'all, I don't get swooned. I don't get bamboozled by these D and F listers saying, oh, I love Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj is my idol, like Akbar V, because as soon as they don't get what they want from Nicki Minaj, they start shitting on her every chance they get. See, Koifish got a tattoo of Nicki Minaj, but she has constantly shaded her all this year because Blick Blick didn't do what she thought it was going to do. Okay, she thought she was Ice Spice, and she thought that Blick Blick was going to go top 5 and top 10, like Ice did with Nicki, okay? But she's just not captivating enough, unfortunately. And to be quite honest, she's one-dimensional. And that's why the song didn't do well. And then on top of that, she didn't even write it. And this is why I don't get bamboozled by Akbar V and JT showing Nicki love. Because as soon as they get what they want from Nicki, they gonna switch up too. Okay? People always do that when it comes to Nicki Minaj. If Nicki do not sign Akbar V to heavy on it or help Akbar V's career, she gonna switch up just like Scratch Off, just like Megan, just like Koifish and Musty Walker and Lil Yachty. As soon as she tells Akbar no, she gonna switch up. Just watch. That's why I don't care about, oh, I'm dedicating this song to my idol. And people say, oh, well, Nicki did that to Lil Wayne, and Kanye, he did that to Camel Face. She ain't no Kanye. She can put on Twitter, I'm the female Kanye. You are not the female Kanye. You don't have 1/10 of Kanye's talent. Yes, you know, Akbar can rap, but she don't produce no hits. Let's be very clear. Before Kanye was a rapper, he produced hits for the greats. Okay, Akbar V does not do that. The only thing her and Kanye got in common is that they're both bipolar. Okay, they both go crazy for no reason. To me, I like Akbar, but she does give the clout chasing antics by going back and forth for Cardi B all the time. And she's not putting out a good diss record for Cardi B. Okay, she needs to put out a good diss record for Cardi B, completely annihilate her, and then we'll talk. The weak sneak disses don't faze me. Okay? Talking about her PR stunts and how Off the Cheat is cheating on her, that's nothing new. We get it. It also looks like Cardi B has responded to Nicki Minaj. Now, yesterday, Nicki Minaj said that, you know, the Barbie soundtrack was so successful, people felt like she was bragging, okay? Making fun of the Bruise soundtrack flopping. And so, Cardi B also tweeted, "Never let them know your next move. Just know mine is personal." So because people have been talking about her flopping basically all year, it looks like she is ready for a major comeback. Let me know in the comments, do you feel like Cardi B can get another top 10 hit like she did with Yesterday too? In my opinion, I feel like Cardi B is kind of lazy. I kind of feel like she's always been lazy, but she don't write, not that creative. She does what everybody else does. And she tries to use her personality to sell records, okay? It's never about talent when it comes to Cardi B. And I feel like Cardi B knows deep down inside that she is not organically successful. She knows that Titanic Records was paying for them streams, allegedly, and that's why she's scared to drop. I feel like Cardi B intuitively knows that her success was bought, and she can't really openly admit that, but I think she feels it deep and down inside, because how do you go from getting back-to-back number ones, winning a Scammy, to every time you drop a song, it kind of flops and does no numbers? Like, that doesn't really, like, trigger you to think, like, maybe Nicki was right when she said sympathy and payola about my career. I wonder if she thinks about that. Now, moving on to D0JA the Demon. How much is D0JA gonna do for her fourth album? Will she do at least 100K, 150,000? A lot of people are liking the Demon song. I feel like Doja Cat needs to do at least 100K, in my opinion. We got a Scammy. She won a Scammy for Kiss Me More. You're doing your symbolisms. Okay, so that got to count for something. Then on top of that, this is your fourth album. You're not a new artist. You have a fan base. They're delusional, but you have a fan base. I feel like you need to do 100K or better. Okay, I'm expecting 100K from Doja Cat. She's one of the main rap girls. You know, she's always doing well on the charts. You know, Attention didn't do that well, but, you know, the Planet Her era, she was completely topping the chart. She never left the top 10. So I'm expecting, even with this era being a little bit dark, I'm expecting Doja Cat to do at least 100K. Like, anything less is unacceptable. Same thing with Megan, though. Traumazine, I felt like Megan should have done 100K. If you got 3 Grammys, think about it. You got 3 Grammys. You got the Queen Bee, Cardi B, Nicki Minaj cosign. You got an Adele cosign. You got a Dua Lipa cosign. You should be doing 100K first week, in my opinion. It's weird for artists to get all these accolades and Grammys and, you know, Billboard Awards and all these accolades and streams, but then when it comes to people buying their music, they can't do 100K first week. No. Okay? No, we need to learn from Quayfish. Y'all need to get your own fan base. And since Doja and Megan both have their own fan base and they're Grammy Award-winning female rappers, I am expecting 100K first week the next time they drop. Okay? We can't lower the bar when it's, convenient for them. Okay? If the bar is set for Cardi B and Nicki, gotta be set for everybody. Especially if you're winning scammies. Now, moving on to SZA. A lot of people are saying that SZA is in her Chloe Bailey era. She's showing a lot more skin ever since she got her BBL. Okay, she got a Brazilian butt surgery, butt lift, the lipo, whatever you want to call it. She got surgery done. And she has teased the Snooze music video, and she is twerking. Her butt is out. She is showing the cakes. I don't even think she got any clothes on in this music video. I don't even know if this is going to be appropriate for YouTube. Probably will. There's been worse. Look at WAP. But with that being said, a lot of people are wondering, why isn't SZA getting flack for showing her body off so much, but Chloe got flack for showing off her body and twerking and all this stuff? Now I'm going to tell you why. SZA got hits in 2 albums. Chloe got no hits in 1 album. And she also got a Queen B cosign. And let's not forget, SZA wrote for Queen B. Okay? Feeling Myself originally was Queen B's song. Okay? She wrote the hook to Feeling Myself. And then Queen B gave the song to Nickiminaj. Okay? So SZA wrote the chorus to Feeling Myself, gave it to Queen B. Queen B then gave it to Nicki Minaj. So she has talent. She's written for artists. And she also written for Rihanna. Okay? But with that being said, she got hits under her belt. So even though she's doing a lot with, the twerking and showing off her surgery, you can't take away that, she has hits. Her album will be nominated for Album of the Year in 2024. Okay? For SOS. We cannot say the same thing about Chloe. Okay? And also, I will say this. SZA doesn't make her body part of her brand. Maybe now she does, but it wasn't part of her brand before. She just got surgery. Okay? Let's be very clear. She didn't always do this. She's doing it now because she got a big butt. But it has not been part of her brand. Chloe makes her body kind of part of her brand. You almost forget sometimes that she does music because she wants to be an Instagram model. That's the problem with Chloe. Is like she doesn't have enough hits under her belt for people just to focus on the music. People are going to focus on who she's dating. People is going to focus on her body. People is going to focus on her relationship with Queen B because she don't got no hits. So if Chloe had hits like SZA, and if her album was as successful as SZA, people would probably bypass her showing off her body. That's what they did with Rihanna. If you remember, Rihanna, she used to always show her body, be naked everywhere. Okay, never had no clothes on. She'd be always seen out with every man in Hollywood. Okay, Chris Breezy, Ashton Kutcher, Leonardo, Champagne Thickums. Okay, ASAP the Colorist, Travis Scott. She was seen out with everybody. Okay, but she had hits. Okay, she would always be topping the charts. So even though she always showed off her body, she had the hits. So it's like you can't really diss Rihanna when it comes to her music career. Because she has, 18, 19 number ones? Chloe doesn't have enough hits under her belt for people just to focus on the music and not, troll her about, her showing off her body. And Chloe's talented. But I do feel like she picks the wrong singles and the wrong collaborations. Okay? And then on top of that, I don't think she's ever going to fully thrive under Queen B's wing. That's another thing. See, SZA and Rihanna are not signed to Queen B, so they can fully thrive. Chloe is at a disadvantage because she's signed to one of the biggest female artists of all time, Queen B. So Queen B is not going to allow her to fully thrive. Yeah, Rihanna was signed to Camel Face, but Camel Face doesn't feel like Rihanna's his competition. He's a rapper. Queen B feels like Chloe's her competition. So she's going to stifle her career. Let's be very clear. I've been telling y'all that for the past 3 years, and I've been right. I remember I was the first to say it. Blue Ivy's next to take Queen B's spot. Y'all didn't believe me. And look at Chloe not thriving. Got to tell y'all. But it is what it is. Now, more DMs from Amy Luciana comes out from talking to Cardi B because she was upset that Cardi B sent the DMs to Ken Barbie, who is Cardi B's known lapdog, okay? Amy said, wow, Cardi, I should take how you speaking to me as disrespect, but let's do this. I'm happy for your success. God is good. Again, you are taking a interview I was truthful about out of context. Always wishing you continued growth and success. Then Cardi B says, you making me look like I have writers. Camp is disrespect. You make it seem like my team call you guys to write for me is disrespect. My name came up. Y'all put it in the conversation. If y'all out here writing for y'all to submit a record, hoping that it gets to me, it's you and y'all luck. Never have me and my team booked out writing sessions. Then Cardi continues and said, when you literally told the world that I have writing sessions in 2 states, which is not true, just having the world look at me like I don't put in no work in my ish, which is true. You don't put no work in, Cardi B, don't shade. Only time you put work in is when you go to the surgery table. You be trying to put work in to look like Nickiminaj. Amy says she's only saying sorry to Cardi B because Cardi B feels disrespected. Cardi B denies having any type of writers camp. Okay, basically that's what the DMs is stating. She's denying everything. But here's the thing. I feel like Cardi B be punking all the black women in the industry. She tried to punk Tasha K, didn't work. She tried to punk Ra Ali. She punked the lady from the Shade Room. I forgot her name. She always go around to try to see who she can punk. And most of the time, it's black women. See, when Mr. Brown was exposed for talking about her child and said that she should abort culture, she did not punk Mr. Brown. And y'all could say, oh, well, Mr. Brown, he's a man. Not to me. He's not a man. But y'all could say that he's a man. Well, she got off to cheat. What is he good for? Cheating on her and having other women, have sex with them? I mean, what is he good for? He don't do nothing else. So he should have approached Mr. Brown about what he said. But instead, off the cheat was getting tough in Ra Ali's DMs. I remember that when he DM'd Ra Ali because of something she said. But he wasn't tough with Mr. Brown. He act fake tough with Chris Breezy the colorist. But when Chris Breezy the colorist told him to pull up, he got scared. So my whole thing is that they be picking and choosing. And they always try to punk black women. They never punk men. See, he couldn't do it with Chris Breezy the colorist. And he definitely couldn't do it with Mr. Brown. And then on top of that, where's the energy for Jay Prince? Does Off the Cheat have that energy for Takeoff's killer? No. And y'all might get upset in the comments when I bring this up. But the facts are the facts. If you so gangster, shouldn't you be going after the person that, took out Takeoff? Shouldn't you be trying to get buck with Chris Breezy the colorist? Shouldn't you be trying to get buck with Mr. Brown? Where are the men that you should be getting buck with? Why is it always black women that Off the Cheat and Cardi B go after? It's an easy target. And I feel like Amy did not stand her ground. I would have said, yep, I said it. You do have writing camps. What's the problem? Partisan Fontaine is credited on all of your music. What's the problem? You do have writers. The proof is in the pudding. So what? You know what I'm saying? It's not like there's not evidence. We see the writing credits. So to me, I feel like it's sad that Cardi B and Off the Cheat have to go after black women. They never have that energy for men. When Quavo and Takeoff chose Nicki Minaj over Cardi B in their Drink Champs interview, she was mute. She was quiet. You know what I'm saying? But had that been, a woman, a black woman, saying that, like Remy Ma or somebody like that, she would have went after them. If that was JT doing the interview saying, oh, I choose Nicki over Cardi, she would have been going after JT, her and her lapdog. Oh, JT and the City Girls are flops, just like she did when JT did not congratulate her for Yesterday 2 going top 10. She knows who to punk, and it's always black women that she do that with. Same thing with Off the Chain. Now, Nicki previewed some new music on her live, and it sounds very poppy. Reminds me of early Nicki, old dear Nicki, all things go Nicki, and I love the snippet. Hopefully the general public likes the snippet. I feel like a lot of y'all slept on some of her recent kind of pop songs. I remember she put out, Run and Hide on the Queen album, and y'all slept on that. Y'all didn't like that song. So, fan bases are fickle, and I feel like hopefully, when she puts out this song, it gets all the love and attention that y'all giving her now. Because I feel like sometimes when Nicki just sings, she don't get her recognition, like she used to back in the earlier Nicki days. But I love the snippet that she just posted. I'm not going to play because I'm not going to get copyrighted. But anyway, I will see you guys in the next video and have a great day.